550 on Sunday, December 14th. It is the first night of Hanukkah. We've discussed this numerous times, but Jewish holidays start Jewish days. Jewish days. It's the 25th of Kislev, the month of Kislev, about an hour ago. Sunset to full darkening of the sky. There's a questionable period there. Is a mix of the previous day and the new day, and then when the sun is fully set and it is fully dark out, it's a new day. So Hanukkah started just now. I am here at the store, and usually, thanks, Dave. Usually, it's kind of a busy day. It's the second to last Sunday before Christmas. Thanks, Mark. The big holiday that everyone celebrates, even if they're not Jewish, even if they're not Christian in this country, unless they're religious enough to not do it. Hey, Joe. So usually it's a busy day, but we got a very surprising thing here on Long Island. We got about 4 inches of snow here in Suffolk County in December. It's not common, and when it does happen, it very often happens at the beginning of the month because of the way things, and at the end of the month. But yeah, not smack dab right here, the 14th of the month. I think it really knocked people for a loop. People were not expecting. We were told on Friday it wasn't going to be a lot of snow. Then it was all, oh, warning, it's going to get crazy. But we've had loads of storms lately where it's been like that. Warning. And no, this snow, snowfall started at like 7 o'clock last night, very, very lightly. And it stayed pretty light. Like there was a little bit of sticking. It was, by the time I went to bed, we stayed up late watching Howl's Moving Castle with the kids. By the time I went to bed around midnight, 2 inches of snow, maybe, was what I thought. It was like an inch of snow. I thought, okay, it's going to be 2 inches tomorrow. And it just kept falling. It must have gotten very heavy in the middle of the night. And when I woke up, it was pretty solid. Thank God it was light snow, so the shoveling didn't hurt my back too much, he says, feeling the twinges in his back because he's an old man and doesn't take care of himself like Mark does. So yeah, very slow day here at the shop. I have a customer who drives out from another part of Long Island who is going to come today. He already told me he's not coming. I'm really basically staying open because Angel, you all know Angel's on his way to pick up a nice stack of manga. That will probably double my sales today. The sell, not double, but close to. And I had a lot of people come in. I had people buying gifts for their kids here with their kids. I had people buying gifts for their kids not there. I had people just stopping in. And as always, on Sunday, there's final order cutoffs. There's final order cutoffs for basically every major comic publisher. It used to be final order cutoff was a single issue thing, but it's become more and more prevalent. Manga, graphic novels that have never been collected, all sorts of publishers have a final order cutoff. FOC, it's the name of this episode, FOC off. FOC is incredibly important, but this time of year it gets super messy. Marvel, DC, a whole bunch of the publishers really mess around with how they do things. Wow. Welcome.
Thank you.
Help you all find anything?
My dad is gonna check something.
All right, sure. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm just doing a little video.
Do you guys have a Dungeon and Meshi?
Dungeon Meshi, you're looking for a specific volume or
just in general?
I don't know what we have in stock. I can order whatever we don't have, but I think right now we may only have like a 1 or 2 random volumes. No, I don't either. These are all food related. This is a great one. It's a little bit more straightforward. There's not as much plot. Just silly. This is very serious. There's also a really great one, Solitary Gourmet, which is an older manga about eating that we just got in English for the first time in decades. But that's all we have. If you have a specific volume you wanted, I could order it.
I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's make dumplings.
Oh, food manga. I really should restock Dungeon Meshi, but Dave, FOC list. That's an excellent question. we are right now working on getting the new hold list organized so that you can actually access it yourself. They're telling me any day now, but I don't think it's going to be this year that you'll have full access. But the easiest thing is to go to prhcomics.com. prhcomics.com is open to everybody, and that's Marvel, IDW, Boom, Dark Horse, and a whole bunch of other publishers, Ignition, Kodansha, Seven Seas. It's all their stuff that they have in FOC. And then you can go to lunardistribution.com for the rest. Lunar has all the rest. The issue with FOC this time of year, Dave, actually, you want to take over? I know you're aware of the problems here, and Joe, I'm not sure if you remember, but basically, nobody wants to work at the big companies for the last 2 weeks of the year. No one at Viz, Kodansha, Marvel, DC, IDW, none of those people are in the office regularly from about the 23rd to the 30th. So all the final order cutoffs that happen at the end of the year are pushed up, which means that very often, so final order cutoff is supposed to be 3 weeks to a month before the book comes out. You confirm your final orders. Marvel and DC like to play around with it. Sometimes it's 6 weeks, sometimes it's even 2 months, a little bit. This time of year, you will find things on the final order cutoff that are months in advance. February, March. When it comes to big collected volumes, omnibuy, like fat books from Marvel or DC, sometimes it's April or May on order cutoff right now. So that's difficult. But what makes it even more difficult is you're doing final order cutoff while you have to consider, like today, the weather. You have to consider that in the end of January, in the beginning of February, for a comic shop, you could be closed. A comic shop, where it snows, you could just be closed for days upon days because of weather. You could be open, but it's blisteringly cold and people can't come out except for the most diehard. So the question is, do you dial back your orders so that the most diehard people can definitely get their stuff? People who've pre-ordered or who are regularly buying from your store. Do you just do that? Do you get your normal shelf copies? Added to that is the fact that Marvel and DC both have major events going on right now that are spanning months upon months upon months. The good story that I wanted to tell for that is Thursday I was here, and a customer who had come in on Wednesday, who refuses to have a hold list. He doesn't want to subscribe. He's not always in the area, blah, blah. But he comes in basically every Wednesday and buys the new big books, Ultimate, Absolute, Amazing Spider-Man very often, Fantastic Four very often, like most of the books that we get shelf copies for. And I'm constantly telling him, look, it comes winter, or we're not going to have certain things. He came in on Thursday, and he said, you don't have the new Aquaman? And I'm like, what? He goes, the Aquaman, he fights Hawkman. It's important for DCKO. I was like, no, we don't get it. And he goes, we don't get Aquaman. And he goes, no, but it's DCKO. And I'm like, right, it's a DCKO and tie-in. He goes, the Titans tie-in has been great. And I said, right, well, Titans, we get a shelf copy or two. Aquaman, I have no one subscribe. I couldn't even offer him someone who gets their stuff shipped to them, like their comic, and I'll order another one. I was like, I don't have it. He goes, it's a big part of the crossover. And I looked at him and I said, well, what do you mean? And he goes, no, like I thought round 2 of KO was going to all be in the comic and in the Superman special and the Wonder, but in this tie-in, it's a major event. And I'm like, okay, do you want me to see if I can order it for you? And we'll have it in like a week or so. And he goes, I guess. I go online and it says, oh, well, it's back order. It's not guaranteed you're getting it. I'm like, do you want to check somewhere else local first? He goes, yeah, I do. I'm like, I have warned you that we don't get a lot of single issues on the shelf. Like, numerous times. And he's like, I know. And then today I had someone come in, just walking off the street, but clearly looking for comics, looking at stuff on the wall. And he's like, you don't have the Aquaman Hawkman fight? And I was like, well, oh, you mean the new Aquaman issue that happened? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, no, we just don't. He goes, okay. He's not upset. It's Sunday. As far as he knows, we sold out of it over the weekend. We sold out of it on Wednesday. And he was like, all right. And he found some other stuff that he wanted. And that is something that has to be kept in mind. Every single final order cutoff. Every single final order cutoff, I have to be worrying about. Will somebody show up who never shops here and just randomly order? Will someone who shops here regularly but refuses to make a hold list, will he be like taken aback that we don't have it? And it's exhausting. We didn't have the hold list system. Now I'm slowly updating everyone's hold system. I'd say I'm about halfway done updating everyone's hold lists. So I'm kind of got a reliable list of what I need to order. But it's not definite. As I was ordering this week, I saw a bunch of stuff. For some reason, November 17th. I missed 2 books that we had, like issue 1 and 2, and then issue 4 is on order. November 17th, coming out this week or next week. I didn't order them. I don't know if because the hold lists were a mess, I thought no one was subscribed to them. One of them I knew someone was subscribed to, so I don't think that's it. I think I just somehow missed them on the list. And that's all it takes is being distracted for half a second, missing one line on a spreadsheet, on a website, and boom, you don't get a book. So it's very nerve-wracking. And one of the reasons that we really tried to put the ordering in your hands, which is why we're using this system that's going to allow you to go online and add your own books, is for that reason. Were there any questions? Anything I could help you find? I just didn't want to leave you hanging because I'm doing this. One of the reasons we do that, one of the reasons we really push that is so that I can tell people, look, there's an FOC list, and there used to be, and there will be with the new system, that when you go on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, you're going to see a list of, all this stuff is on final order cutoff. And you go in and you go, oh, look at this cover. I want that cover. Oh, I've had multiple people since we lost our hold list system in what was it, August? Was it August or July? Either one, who lost those things, just very upset because they love going through the system and just ticking off boxes of stuff they want. And I'm with them. I'm at the point right now where I don't know what we're ordering for February or March at this point. There's books for February and March, that big Marvel books or DC's Absolute books, they're taking orders on crazy in advance, that I've ordered weeks ago. And now I'm going in and seeing manga that's out in January. And I'm like, well, I don't even know what my numbers are. There are stores much better than mine with much better systems that track, all the FOC and all the release dates. And then you can go by release date and see how much you've got coming. It's a total mess here. Yeah, it's just one of these things that's been really getting to me as I hammer this hold list system into place, is that we really need to get back to that situation where you guys, where our regular customers can put their orders in and make sure it's up to date. We're going to have to retrain everybody to do that. But and the good news is that by the end of the year, everyone's system should be updated. Everyone's subscription should be up to date. I sat on Wednesday with Wednesday regulars and Thursday with the people who came in, and I went through their hold list. Like I said, Angel's on his way to pick up his hold, and I'm going to review some stuff with him as well. He's got a huge list that is stuff I was putting in his list, and there's stuff that they don't even have in the system because it's coming out in June. It's like you can't even find these books yet. But yeah, I really need that stability for the shop to keep going. More importantly for this week is that it's Hanukkah. So I will be trying. It's a minor holiday. I don't have to not work, but I will try to do extra special things for the holiday. So when I get home tonight, hopefully I'll be offline for a while, doing some stuff with the family. Yeah, I the last thing that I want to talk about before I go is this YouTube. This YouTube situation. We need to find more stuff to do on here. So I know, Joe, you've got a million ideas of things we can talk about, but I'm talking about like more properly edited videos that Joey can edit up for us and make all pretty. So definitely throw your suggestions out there. Put them in the comments here. Email me, DM me. But the recommendations, they get a few views. They don't really get a lot. The store tour did well. My most popular video is Wither the Single Issue. That long video I made about the current problems with single issues, and it's over a year old now. So really, we could revisit that topic, but I think that it's so crazy. I could do interviews, I guess. We could zoom in with people. I could sit down with Willow or Ryan North or someone big, and we could talk about things. But I don't think I'm the right interview for that. For me, I'm going to discuss the medium. I'm going to discuss the future of comics. I'm not going to discuss how fun is it to write the Fantastic Four. How much do you enjoy making Poison Ivy an anti-hero? That's not something I'm going to put forward. But anyway, tomorrow we're going to hopefully do one during the day where I show off a couple of restocks that we got. And until then, remember, damn it, babies, you got to be kind.